Namaste students, I am Jevan Dr. Aziz Ahmed Khan from Department of Food and Biotechnology, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Now, I am explaining here the topics of the downstream processing. The subject belongs to the BSc Biotech 6th semester. In this lecture, I have explained the stages of the downstream processing, what basic principles of downstream processing, cell disruption methods, and pre-treatment studies. So, in the topic pre-treatment studies, I'm going to discuss today about the filtration method. So, solid liquid separation. In solid liquid separation, some steps are involved, such as the flotation, flocculation, and the filtration. Flotation means the gas is introduced into the liquid, it forms some bubble, and cells and other solid particles are absorbed and removed. In the flocculation, cells and debris are from large aggregates and they will settle down. That we can also add some flocculating agent which will enhance the flocculation. The next is the filtration. It is most commonly used to separate the biomass in the culture media and for the separation of the solid liquid. Filtration is the solid. In this filtration method, the solid particles are deposited on the filter, and these will this filtration method will allow to form a layer which is known as the filter cake. If we use a sieve, it can be understood like a sieve. In the sieve, and we want to filter the water, and we want to separate the soil. It is just like that. If we want to separate water and soil, then the soil will be deposited on the filter and the water will flow. Water will flow, but the solid soil will not flow, and it will make a cake-like structure. It will make a layer on the surface of the filtrate, and it will make a cake-like structure. That is, it can be considered like sand. Same thing in the downstream processing. All the solid particles from the feed are stored by the cake, and the cake goes at the rate of the which particles are brought to its surface, and all the liquid fluid will goes out of the cake, and they will be allowed to pass through the filter medium. The factors which may affect the filtration include the size and shape of the solid particles. If the solid particles are like crystals, then and some particles are like normal solid, so their size and shape can also be affected. Similarly, the ratio of the liquid and solid is also important. If the ratio of liquid is low, then it is hard separation. If the ratio of liquid is high, then the separation is conducted very greatly, and it is achieved very easily. Then the scale of operation is also important. How we are going to attempt the filtration method. Similarly, some aseptic conditions, on which condition we are conducting the filtration, means the we are taking care of some parameters, we are taking care of the uh, contamination, we are taking care of the temperature. So these all are so depend, and these are the factors which are very important. The points which need to be considered while selecting the filter membrane include the ability of the filter membrane to build a solid, and the minimum resistance to the flow. Okay, minimum resistance to flow the filter, and the resistance to chemical attack. It must be resistant to the chemical attack. must be reduced cost. It must have no, not expensive. It must not be enough costly so that it cannot be purchased. Okay, and then the last thing is it must have longer life so that it can be used again and again. So these are the points which can be which we can consider. The basic requirement of the filtration equipment are, there are some parameters, there are some parameters of the environment, there are some parameters of the filter, there are some parameters of the filtration equipment. So these must be understood before the filtration. So what are the basic requirement of the filtration equipment, which include the mechanical support of the filter medium, flow access of, to form the filter medium, provision for removing excess filter cake, and so these are the some requirements. They must have provision to remove excess filter cake, and the mechanical support must be high. They must provide mechanical support to the medium, and then the flow access of the filter will be increased by using these equipments. In some instances, washing of the filter cake to remove traces of the solution may be necessary. Okay, it may also be necessary because the filter cake sometimes may disturb the passing of some other solid molecules and the liquid molecules. Some pressure can be provided so that upstream side of the filter or a vacuum can be used in the downstream so that the filtration will be easy. Okay? It will be fast. It will be easy and it will be fast so that the molecules or products which are need to be separated will be passed easily and it will take lesser time. The basic type of filtration which are used should be discussed here. First one is the depth filter. Depth filter. Depth filter are composed of the filamentous matrix and the particles are trapped in the matrix and fluid are passes out. Okay. Then absolute filters. These are the specific pore size. These absolute filter have absolute specific pore size, and the particles to be removed must be of a particular size also. They are mostly used to remove bacteria. These as absolute filters are used for the removal of the bacteria. The rotary drum vacuum filter are also there, and they consist of rotary drum vacuum consist of rotating drum, and these rotating drums are immersed in the tank. Okay, they are immersed in the tank which contains the broth. As the drum will rotate, it will pick the mass into form of a cake. It will rotate, and when it will rotate, and the mass which contains the solid particles will make a cake. They will make a cake. So the cake will be deposited on the upper side. There are some types of frame and filter press. The first one is the plate and frame filter pass. In the plate and filter press, a cloth or mass is spread out over the plate. Yes, a cloth is spread over the plate, which will support the cloth along the ridges, but at the same time, it leave a free area as large as possible below the cloth. For flow, there are some filtrate which will allow the molecules to pass through, and it will allow the filter to provide more areas to be filtered. The plates with their filter clothes may be horizontal, but they are more usually hung vertically with a number of plates which are operated in the parallel to give sufficient area. So the important role of the plate and filter placement is provide enough area for the product to be separated. In the early stage of the filtration cycle, the pressure drop access the cloth is small and filtration proceeds at more or less constant rate. As the cake increases, as the as the cake increases, the area of the cake means the separation proceeds. As the separation proceeds, the cake size will be increased, and the process become more and more constant process. And one of this is case of throughout the Moore cycle. When the available space between successive frames is filled with the cakes, the press has to be disseminated and the cake scraped off and cleaned, after which a further cycle can be initiated. So the cake which have been deposited on the surface of the filter, it need to be uh, removed and it must be scrapped so that we can add some more products for filtration. If we scrap out the cake, then it will be easy for us, uh, so that we can separate some more liquid molecules. The filtration can be done under vacuum or pressure. If suppose that there are some glass, and in that glass at the upper portion we use a vacuum. Here we use a vacuum. Okay, this is the upper part, and at this place there is a tube like structure. In this tube like structure, here vacuum filter is there for separation, and at this place, okay, at this place we can place a tube which is connected to a vacuum, and that vacuum will uh, make the process very easy, so that this vacuum will pull the pressure. It will pull the pressure so that the pressure will make some space in the filter, and it will pull the material very quickly. So this is the advantage of vacuum filtration, is that the pressure drop can be maintained while the cake is still under the atmospheric pressure, and so it can be removed easily. The disadvantage of the vacuum is that it has greater cost of maintaining a given pressure. Next, the rotary filters. In rotary filters, the flow passes through a rotating cylindrical cloth. Okay, there is a rotating cylinder, and on that rotating cylinder, we can place a cylinder cloth. We can place a cloth from which the filter can be continuously scrubbed. If there are some cloth on which the cake has been deposited after the filtration method, and then the will filter will rotate, and when it will rotate, the filter which is connected, the filter cloth which is connected to something, it will be it will be easy for us to scrape out the filter cake so that the liquid can be separated easily. And the pressure of vacuum can also be provided through driving force, but a particularly useful form is the rotary vacuum pressure. The next is the centrifugal filters. We can also use some centrifugal force. Okay? If we provide some centrifugal force, then it will be a driving force for the filtration. If we are using some driving force in any form, like vacuum or like a centrifugal force, it will enhance the separation process. And these machines, these centrifugal machines are really centrifuges which are fitted with a perforated hole that may be have special cloth which are fitted on it. The liquid is fed on the interior of the hole, and under the centrifugal force, it will passes out through the filter material. The next is the closed flow filters. Closed flow filter are also added, means in these closed flow filters, the feed flow is driven within the filter in downward spiraling direction, means in the feed which we want to separate is driven in the filter in downward position in the spiraling direction, and the when flow is parallel to the filter surface, it is being pressurized again the filter surface, then we will obtain the filtrate. So this is all about the filtration method and how we can use this filtration for the suppression. And these filtration can be beneficial for the removal of the or the limiting downstream processing, and they will reduce the steps which are involved in the downstream processing. So filtration is also a type of the uh, pre-treatment studies which will reduce the steps in the downstream processing. So in this lecture, I discussed about the filtration, what is the filtration, what are the factors which will affect the filtration, and which points should be uh, taken so that we can select a particular filter medium, and what are the basic requirements for selection of a particular kind of equipment, what are the basic type of the filtration which are used, such as the split and frame filter press and rotary filters, centrifugal filters, cross flow filters. So these all are the parts types of the uh, filters. So the questions which can be asked in this lecture is that explain the role of the filtration in separation of particles. Explain the role of the filtration in pre-treatment studies, and what are the types of the filtration, what kind of filters can be used, what should, what precautions should be taken in filtration, and what are the factors which will affect the filtration, what are the points should be remembered before selecting a filter, and which type of instruments can be used before selecting filtration. So these questions, all type of questions can be asked according to this lecture. So I hope students will better answer all these questions. So my lecture is over here. Thank you very much.